So to drive into Palm Valley, into Finke Gorge National Park, there's a sign here, it's 4-wheel drives only, and we're going to have to air down Palm Valley Tourist Access. It's 22 kilometres into Palm Valley. Campsite bookings are online for all sites across Northern Territory parks and reserves. So if you want any information on that, go to nt.gov.au/parks and then book your campsite. We're actually finding there's a lot of campsites around out here, which we didn't know about before we come.
Righto, I'm just setting me Camp Boss tyre deflators down to 25. Now these are pretty cool, you can set them at different levels and that, and these actually come from C.A.O.S. C.A.O.S 4x4 in Brendale in Brisbane. You can go online, they have lots of really good gear. So yeah, this is just a set of Camp Boss tyre deflators. They have all the different, you wind it out to what setting you want on, so I've just got it on 25 at the moment. Come around to the tyre, take off the cap, and screw them on.
So this is the road into Palm Valley from the main drag. The road is getting thinner, but look at the rock face up there, it's just absolutely stunning. Really amazing.
You wouldn't want it to fall.
No, you wouldn't, would you? A little bit of a river crossing here with no water. Very rocky. So according to our hammer map, we're driving in the river, getting a little bit bumpy, a little bit sandy here and there, but mostly rocky. So this is called Palm Valley Road, even though you drive through the river. Here we go, Finke Gorge National Park. No firewood collection beyond this point. So if you're going to collect firewood and come down here and camp, make sure you get it before you come into the park.
No pets.
Bit more sandier here. Mobile phone hotspot. Ooh, I've got Optus. So make sure if you do bring a drone out this way, you have your correct permits or your correct CASA licenses on you at all times. Campground is 250 metres to the right, the picnic area is 400 metres ahead, and Palm Valley 4 kilometres. So here we are at the Palm Valley car park. The tourist bus here, some other people. There's a couple of walks around the area where you get a nice exotic view of Palm Valley.
Hey guys, as you saw, the road here, it's not too bad a road. It is very rough in some places. Obviously drive to conditions, slow down, don't carry on like a goose. Now I just had my drone up in the air and the park ranger come past and goes, "Oh mate, do you have your permits?" I said, "Yeah mate, as a matter of fact I do. I have my permits and my licence." He goes, "Alright, well I'll come back in a minute and I'll check them out." I just got up and went over to him, saved him time, took him over to him, showed him. He said, "Oh, excellent." He goes, "No worries." I think he was pretty surprised to actually see them, because I obviously get quite a few people out here without permits, and it doesn't matter what size drone you have. Even though I've got my little mini, right, which I don't need a licence for, you still need a permit to fly in any of the parks around the Northern Territory. So just jump online, get your permit, and don't be a goose. Yeah, it was nice down here. There's a bit of water, a bit stagnant sort of thing, some palms and stuff like that. I enjoyed the drive out here. We're in the middle of nowhere, and Roz will probably put it on the map and show you where we actually are. But I think it's about 160 k's west of Alice Springs. But it was quite nice, and there's a few walks you can do around here. And as Roz showed you, there's barbecue and lunch spots. There you go. There's a person up there, that tree up there now. And there it is, in the distance, in its natural habitat. The beast, with a tinny on the roof.
Let's get a little closer, shall we? Morning guys, we're on the start of the Mereenie track, heading out to Kings Canyon. We are just about to air down and then hit the road. Just gone from Richmond. You can see up there, if you go left, you head back towards Glen Helen. Good, we've got the sun behind us heading out. We've got 155 k's of dirt. Apparently it takes about 3 hours depending on your driving. And it's a very corrugated, bumpy road. Dave's here using his C.A.O.S air deflators. What are you airing down to today, Dave?
30.
Car and Caravan are getting a little dirty out this way. Caravan's been good so far, no major problems. Apparently it's -1. Doesn't feel that cold today. But we've got the beanies and the Ugg boots on and the jumpers. Make sure when you do stop though, you actually have a check of your car and vehicles. I just noticed this grey lead had popped out. It's all secure now, so even when both of you get out the car, or any of you, even the kids, teach them to walk around and check, make sure everything's in order. Hey guys, we've started the Mereenie Loop. We've aired down, put the Caravan on, and we're on the road. A little bit bumpy to start with. Hopefully, if it stays like this, it'll be good. We'll see how we go. we're sitting on 65 at the moment. So guys, when you do the Mereenie Loop, you need to purchase a permit. What they give you is this Mereenie Tour Pass and Guide. The pass is actually $6 and they put 3 days on it, and that money goes to the Indigenous community out here. It doesn't go towards the road.
The road hasn't been too bad. There is a few rough patches. I'm sitting on 67 at the moment. As you can see, there's a few ruts and a few dips and stuff. It's mainly the dips that get you. Obviously the concertinaing of the car and the van sort of shakes it around a bit. We've stopped a couple of times just to check the fridge. Found a lettuce on the floor and a couple of other things. Scenery's different. Sometimes there's lots of absolutely nothing except for trees and spinifex bushes and stuff like that. Other times there's beautiful gorges or mountains. The sun reflecting off them gives a nice colour. Seen a donkey, quite a few horses. Supposedly there's camels and dingoes out here, but haven't seen any of them. Seen a bathtub and it looks like a washing machine.
Yep.
There's a bathtub turned upside down on the side of the road back there. I don't know, out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how a bathtub would end up out here. Haven't seen any car wrecks or anything like that yet. We've got about 73 kilometres to go out of the 152. I think it was about 8 o'clock when we left, so it's now 9:53, but we've just been cruising along anywhere between 60, and I've just looked down now, I'm doing 83. Yes. But yeah, no, it's a nice little drive. Don't be too deterred or put off by people saying, oh, there's so many corrugations and that. I think there's probably worse roads out there, but just make sure you air down and drive to conditions and keep your eye on the road.
We are now on the bitumen and about 10 k's out of Kings Canyon.
The Mereenie Loop took about 2 hours 45. That was with a few stops to check the fridge, just check the car, and actually put the drone up a couple of times, so it wasn't too bad. If you had gone the other way, I think it's about 600 or 700 kilometres. Hey guys, here we are, set up. We're here at Kings Canyon Caravan Park. This is our site here. It's not the biggest site that you could come by, but we've got the van in and cars got to sit out on the road where we are, but people can still get in and out.
Site 72.
Site 72.
Beautiful backdrop. So down this end of the park there's ensuite sites. We're on powered power and water.
There's 4 ablution blocks and they're quite good. There's one just here in front of us, another one over to the right, and then there's one up the top up there, and then there's another one over diagonally from this one.
They do have little gates on the toilet blocks to stop the local animals,
dingoes,
getting into the bathrooms.
It's a fairly big park. It's got a swimming pool, it's got a service station at the front of it with a little shop, which is where we're going to walk up to now and have a look. They do helicopter rides out over Kings Canyon. They're only 15-minute rides.
So small washing machines and dryers in this section. Picnic tables, camp areas. Tents in the middle here on the grass. At least they've got grass for the tents.
Swimming pool over the back there.
Oh yeah. Okay, heading over to the check-in area. These are the windows where you checked in, Dave?
Yep.
Helicopter flights, Kings Canyon, scenic helicopter tours for $115. Fuel. And the general store. Bits and pieces of everything. You've forgotten anything? 6Ks and you can have one of those, baby. 6Ks and you climb Kings Canyon Rim Walk. And we have a little menu. Sandwiches, pies, sausage rolls, muffins, assorted cakes, donuts. All up here in the general store. Oh, microwave meals.
Packets of snacks. Soles, 20 mixed grill loin chops.
Ooh. Sausages.
$15 for mince.
Western Star butter, $8.50 if you forget yours. Bread that's kept in the fridge, $5.50. Onions, cheese, bananas. On a block of chocolate, babe, for $6.50.
$6.50 you can get a Bundaberg drink.
Whoa! Well, here's a bit of a map where we are. It's C.A.O.S Springs. We stopped at Stanley Chasm for a look. We stopped at the Ellery Big Hole. We walked around Ormiston Gorge. We stayed 2 nights at Glen Helen Gorge. And now we've come around here. We've visited Palm Valley, Hermansburg, and we've doubled back along the Mereenie Loop around this way to Kings Canyon. We're here for 3 nights and then we head down south towards Curtin Springs. We'll stop at Curtin Springs overnight and then we'll head out to Uluru where we'll spend 4 nights. After making our way back to Earl Dunder Roadhouse and heading south. So just next to the fuel and general store, we've got a bush centre and Kings Canyon Bar and Grill.
It'd be silly not to have a beer since we're here.
Nice outdoor area, hey? Oh, looks pretty cool. Dinner. Bar. And then you got an outdoor area inside out there. Let's check out the menu.
Come and have a beer.
So we've just come out of the Kings Canyon Resort Restaurant Bar and Grill. We had a wine and a beer. The menu looks pretty good. Steaks are a little bit expensive, but the pizzas look amazing. We met a couple beside us who actually work out this way. Their pizza was huge and looks good.
Now we're just walking back into the park.
Make sure if you're a G'day Park member, you get your discount too. It's a pool area. There's Swag City over there.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last.
Guys, here we are at the Kings Canyon Walk. The Wataraka National Park, I'm guessing how you say it. There's just a board, talks about a few things. Shows you the gorge itself. And obviously when it's raining there's a waterfall and different wildlife. Here's the car park.
Little information TV here, where they tell you about the park. Some water fountains here to fill your drink bottles.
Thank you.
So this is a walk that we're going to do. Kings Canyon Rim Walk, 6 kilometre loop.
There are 4 of these large metal first aid boxes located around the rim walk. Please feel free to use them in an emergency.
Dave stopped and put his puffer jacket on. A little bit chilly out here this morning.
Memory of Jack Cottrell, whose foresight and effort made it possible for us all to visit this wonderful place.
Oh, thanks, Jack.
10th of the 7th, 82.
Look at the stairs.
Oh, we really don't need.
Here we go. We're going up.
Bit over halfway up. Whew. Sucking in the big ones. There's Ros down there, taking some photos. The old heart rate's beating, but we've got to keep going up. Remember, we don't quit. There's a car park down there. Well, onwards and upwards. Just another false crest. We're still going up. People over there on the far distance. They have these emergency call devices. There's 4 emergency call devices along the Kings Canyon walking rim. They'll allow you to contact a ranger in case of emergency. Here they are here. A defibrillator and a button to press to talk. Absolutely breathtaking. And the thing is, we're not even at the top. There's a lot better to come. Eventually work our way around the whole of the rim. Looks a long way, but it's only 6 k's. Just pause it if you want to actually read it. Sun's starting to glisten on the rocks. Big cycad. Tell you what, the winds are howling through here at the moment.
Winters for a while, no, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know.
Those rocks are blocks of Mereenie sandstone that have tumbled down from the sheer cliff face above you. The last major rock fall occurred in 2016. Cottrell's Bridge. Jack Cottrell pioneered tourism at Kings Canyon. His son Jim and an Aboriginal man named Leslie from Docker River built a bridge across this deep crevice in 1962. The bridge was made of timber and slabs of sandstone tied together with 8-gauge fencing wire. It gave people access to the spectacular views from the North Wall. Big crevice. Ho ho ho, on top of the world.
I'm always feeling homesick. Oh. All I know is this is where my heart is. Oh. I have seen many places where the beauty never ends. Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh, of all the magic places.
The Garden of Eden is a very sacred place to the traditional owners of Watakara. It is an important men's site, and the something dreaming stories are far too sensitive to share publicly. Aboriginal people do not swim at this precious water source and ask that others respect this place and keep out of the water hole. Well, that looks pretty flash, the water coming down.
This is in the world I've been to. This is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why. I'm always feeling homesick. Oh. All I know is this is where my heart is.
Black-footed rock wallaby, fat-tailed. Don't even know how to say that. Pseudo-dan,
Rat looking thing.
something like that. They're hard to see because they're nocturnal. Probably sleeping right now.
I think I'm on Mars.
Not far left on our 6K walk around the, what is it, Kings Canyon Scenic Rim. Woo! It's not too bad of a track, but if your knees are iffy like mine, just take it slow. But we're on the home stretch now, on the way back to the car park. Beautiful, beautiful views all the way around. We also did an extra 600 meters and walked up to the lookout, and then same again going down to the Garden of Eden. I think it's worse coming down on the joints than going up. You want to look at the beautiful view, but you got to watch your footing all the way down. You can hear the helicopter flying around. It constantly does tours all day, every day. Takes people around the canyon. Dun, 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 dun. Here we are, the finish. Yay!
I'm glad I did that.
Here's the end of our
No.
6K walk.
Do you know if we were walking around Ayers Rock, you'd only be halfway?
Oh, really?
It's 12 k's, but it's flat.
Oh,
Just a flat walking track.
well, that's not too bad.
No, we're right at push bikes.
We've done it, baby. Done it. Mwah. Oh, did we get that? Hang on. Mwah.
Can you take your finger out of my butt?
And I don't know.
Hey guys, it's that time again. Joke time with Dave. I think I need a bit of a haircut. Anyway, since it's July, and it's Christmas in July, I'll give you a Christmas joke, Roz. Hey Roz,
Yeah, Dave.
how much does Santa pay to park his sleigh?
Don't know.
Nothing. It's on the house. Catches.